What is good? What is good? And I mean, what is good with y'all, man? J Rock here, back with another episode of the Self Growth Journey podcast. We are headed to church this Sunday morning. Make sure that y'all wish y'all moms happy Mother's Day. You know what I'm saying? Moms do a lot for their kids. They do a lot for trying to make sure that their family definitely sticks together. And I would just say to make sure that you wish your mom a happy Mother's Day. You know what I'm saying? For the hard work they did put in, the things that they didn't leave you to have to stress out too much about in this life, and just them being able to just give you something that they never had. So definitely wish your moms happy Mother's Day. We about to go ahead and get to this Sunday morning. I'm thankful, I'm grateful to be here. I'm thankful and grateful to be alive. I'm thankful and grateful to be breathing right now. You know what I'm saying? I know that it could have been the totally opposite way to the point where I couldn't be here right now. So gotta be thankful, gotta be grateful, and just give God all the glory. So we're about to head to church. After that, might get some food with my mom, and then I'm going to the gym to get some shots up. Because your greater is coming. Greater is coming. Wanna let you know. Greater is coming. Greater, yes it is. Said I know that my greater is coming. See, you just lift your hand and say, greater is coming. Eyes haven't seen, ears haven't heard. My greater is coming. My greater is coming. Well, guys, welcome back. We are now at the gym. Like I said, after church, I was gonna come to the gym, work on my game, work on dribbling, and also just work on just like getting open, getting to my spots quicker, and just trying to perfect my game as much as possible. But even though that's really it's never gonna really happen like that, but still, when it comes to church, it was more so dedicated towards the moms today because of Mother's Day, which rightfully so. Just telling us people that still have our mothers with us to really appreciate having your mother, because you're never going to experience the type of love that your mom gives you. And you know what I'm saying, the preacher, he don't have his mother anymore, and he got pretty emotional because he felt like, I ain't gonna say he felt like he took his mother for granted, but he just wished he had more time with her. You know what I'm saying? I think it took her having to leave for him to realize how much he really loved and really appreciate having his mom. And he was just basically telling us that still have our mom with us to do not take it for granted, because when she gone, we'll never be the same. When your mother is gone, you're never going to be the same. So you got to appreciate her while she's here, appreciate her regardless of any type of disagreements, any type of fight y'all might have. Fix it. That's your mother, and you're her child. So as he was preaching, he was in Proverbs a lot. Proverbs, the 31st chapter, I think the 10th, like the 20th verse, when it comes to what you find in a virtuous woman or what you find in a wife, and how, you know what I'm saying, a wife should line up to the qualities of, you know what I'm saying, overall fearing God, overall loving God, overall can't see her life without God. You know what I'm saying? He kind of spoke on that, touched on that a little bit. They gave him some gifts at the end, gave him some little treats. I think the oldest lady in there was like 83 years old, which is a freaking blessing, honestly. Shout out to her. And it was cool. It was great. But I must say, everything comes with a, you know what I'm saying, a little goofy story behind it. So my mom is sitting in front of me. I'm behind my mom. There's this older woman that's sitting right next to me. And you know what I'm saying, I felt that, you know what I'm saying, being friendly throughout the service, in which I'm cool with that. I'm fine with that and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like but then it got to the point where like the preacher had said, like, if you have your mom here, grab her and give her a kiss and tell her that you love her. And I did that to my mom. And when I did that to my mom, the older lady that was sitting right next to me, she wanted me to do the same thing to her as if I'm her kid. She said to my face, my mom is sitting right in front of me, listening to what she's saying. She's like, "Oh, I'm about to adopt you." Word. And I don't know if it's just based on the type of energy I have, you know what I'm saying, to be positive and just kind of be have this persona of accepting when it comes to others, because she was so comfortable sitting right next to me. I never met this woman a day in my life. Never. And she was sitting next to me, you know what I'm saying, just talking and stuff like that, like she knew me for like 20 years. Then she gonna say, "Oh, I'm gonna adopt you," and then she was expecting me to give her a kiss on the cheek like I did for my mom that's sitting right in front of me. Bro, I could not believe that. My mom couldn't believe it either. We came out of church. She's like, "I know that woman ain't just yeah, she did. She offered to adopt me." Like what? That is freaking crazy. When I heard that, I'm like, yeah, that's wild. That's freaking wild. But at the same time, that just kind of gives me clarification that I'm in the right path of being more positive. You know what I'm saying? In the right path of being more accepting, open. Because at one point in my life, like I would keep this poker face. Like I was just like don't bother me. You know what I'm saying? I had this face to where it wasn't approachable. You know what I'm saying? Seeing how far I've come among that and being able to just be able to even though I may not be feeling like it, I'm gonna still keep a positive attitude. You know what I'm saying? Because it's so easy to be negative. It's so easy to be negative. It's so easy to grime, and it's so easy to just be a mean person. It's so easy to do that. You know what I'm saying? But going the opposite direction and wanting to be positive, you know what I'm saying? That gives me more satisfaction in my life because it shows that I'm growing. You know what I'm saying? And because I know I wasn't always like that. You know what I'm saying? I know I wasn't always like that talkative or that smiley or that, you know what I'm saying, that positive person. You know what I'm saying? So being able to see that and being able to, even though it's a funny story, even though it's a very funny story, it just shows more that my light is shining, and I got to keep I got to keep it shining. You know what I'm saying? It's sometimes God shows you things to give you clarification that you're on the right track. And I felt like that's kind of what it was, even though it was a hilarious freaking story. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Being able to see a person be that comfortable around me and never knew me ever a day in my life and just experience who I am at that moment and being that comfortable to the point where she wanted me to give her a kiss on the cheek. Man, I can't do that. But I really appreciate the light that you see in me. I really do. I don't know who I could be talking to when I say this, but do you realize that if you didn't take that L, you wouldn't even be equipped to deal with what you're dealing with right now? You wouldn't even be equipped to deal with what you're dealing with right now. If you didn't take that L, if you didn't lose big, if you didn't fail, you wouldn't even be able to handle what you're handling right now. You know what I'm saying? So, in all honesty, even though it may sound crazy, your failures are the best thing that ever happened to you. The reason you go through failures is to be able to be equipped to handle even more adversity. And it shows how strong you are in the midst of, like, okay, even if I'm going through the worst, even if I'm going through a lot of pain internally, stuff like that, still having that urge to push yourself. You know what I'm saying? Still having that urge to realize that you've been down before and you got up before, and you definitely gonna get up during this time. So just look at your failures as the best thing that ever happened to you. I know that's kind of hard to like look at, especially in the current moment. But over time, realize the fact that, or just think about it, like, what if you didn't fail? What if you didn't come up short? You wouldn't have no opportunity to learn anything. And that's what failure is all about. It's about learning. It's about growing in the aspect of how can you get better to handle the next thing or even something that's even more challenging. So hope that helps somebody. And now we're about to get this work in, so stay tuned. Trust what you can do. I need to know why you stay with me the way you do. I need to know why you put up with me. I need to know why you answer me when I call. I need to know why you never leave me. Even when I'm not worthy, even when I don't deserve it, you're showing up to get me. Even when I don't obey, you never throw me away. Ooh, wee mama. Boy. That's a different type of cardio right there. People don't really talk about it like that, but when you playing basketball, man, you getting a lot of cardio in. That's why when you condition, sure, you got to run a lot. I ain't gonna lie, it's to get you in, it's to get you ready for it for sure. But that was my little hoop session. I think I did a good job, just kind of working on everything, trying to implement some new moves in my game, and just learning among just trying to get better when it comes to basketball. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't trying to go to the league and nothing like that, but I just want to be better, get better at it because I just want to get better at it. You know what I'm saying? It's something that I love to do, and I honestly just want to get better at it. Honestly, so when it comes to who I watched, when it comes to trying to learn, growing up, I watched a lot of Kobe and Kyrie, and a lot of Steph. And I don't know if that shows within like how I play, but I watched a whole lot of Kobe, Kyrie, and Steph. Those are my three guys when it comes to learning how to like, you know what I'm saying, use what they have or a piece of what they have in their game and add it to my game a little bit. So it's that's pretty much who I looked up to growing up as far as basketball legends, Hall of Famers when it comes to trying to learn how to play. And I hope this showed a little bit. So that was pretty cool. That was freaking awesome. That was awesome. Y'all let me know in the comment section of who y'all think I hoop like though. Like I want to know like who do y'all think I hoop like? If I hoop like anybody, y'all let me know. Jump shot wise, dribbling, all that. Like who y'all think I hoop like? I really want to know. I really want to know. No cap. So now, man, I gotta go. I gotta go home, get in the shower, and I think that'll pretty much be it for this vlog. I ain't gonna lie to you. But yeah, I'm gonna go home, clean myself up, probably upload this video. I think that'll be it for this one. I'm gonna go take my mom out to go get some food, go to a restaurant or something, celebrate her for Mother's Day, and I hope that y'all do the same for y'all mothers. Show y'all mothers some appreciation. They sacrifice a lot for you to be able to be where you at in your life. So even if you're having problems, like I said before, really fix it and understand the fact that you only get one mom, you only get one dad, and you know what I'm saying, as hard as it could be when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, just certain situations that may get a little hostile between y'all, find a way to fix it because when they're gone, you're not gonna feel the same. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know how that feeling is gonna be when it happens, but I'm not ready for it. So I got to be able to appreciate my mom while she's here, regardless of anything, regardless of everything. So that'll be it for this one. I thank y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all keep me going, and make sure you keep yourself going too. You know what I'm saying? Life is challenging right now. Life is a lot. Life is a lot right now. Make sure that you're pouring into you. Just make sure that you're pouring into you every single day. Uh, no matter how that seems, what that seems like for you, make sure you pour into you. You know what I'm saying? We could be so caught up within the world that we lose belief in ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Because we let the world dictate what we do with our lives, and we let the world dictate how much fear we have to try to go about something. So don't let the world tear you apart. Don't let the world tear your dreams or go and goals. Don't let the world tear your dreams and goals apart. But just push through and fight through, and just know that as you keep stepping and moving forward, you're improving some way somehow. You know what I'm saying? So I thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. Y'all be good. I hope that y'all enjoy. Peace out. Love, man.